Hello again, good afternoon to you. Welcome to Business. The country's total debt as a percentage of the economy's value would go down significantly from next year. That's the projection captured on the latest fiscal monitor report released on the sidelines of the annual IMF World Bank meetings in Washington, D.C. George Biafi has more on this.
According to the International Monetary Fund, the reduction in the debt-to-GDP ratio has to do with the implementation of this whole fiscal consolidation program. And that is why for the IMF, it is advising government to stick to this program so we can see the consistent reduction in the debt-to-GDP ratio. When you go through the numbers, you can see that reduces to 6%, that is in 2018. Now, if you look at even from 2018 to 2022, there will be some significant reduction in the debt-to-GDP ratio going down to 55%. When you look at countries where they've seen some significant improvement in their debt-to-GDP ratio, there is always the appetite to borrow more. And that is why the International Monetary Fund is actually advising government to stick to this program that has resulted in that significant reduction in the debt-to-GDP ratio. Well, for many, the question is, and so what? What will be the benefits to the economy or the impact on the economy? Well, if you look at our ratings, one of the major reasons why we had quite a high rating was the fact that our debt-to-GDP ratio was quite high. Now, if this is indeed going to come down, that would impact on our ratings as a country. Going forward also, if it shows that we are in a good position to pay our debt on time, that would also reduce the country's cost of borrowing and the money setting aside as interest on the loans that it's paying. For some of these investors, they want to deal more with government because it shows that their finances are improving. Headquarters building in Pennsylvania Avenue in Washington, D.C., this is George Biafi reporting for Joy Business.
And we'll certainly bring to you some more updates from Washington, D.C. shortly on the marketplace. Now, away from that, the Broadband Communications Chamber, BBCC, is raising objections on certain decisions by the National Communications Authority it believes undermines consolidation in the industry. According to the chamber, which represents the interests of broadband service providers, the NCA is approving some measures but withholding other partnerships. This, it says, does not only smack of discrimination against certain players, but would ultimately hurt the industry's growth. The chief executive, Gustav Tamaklo, cites the Tigo-Airtel merger, which has been approved as opposed to other proposed partnerships. These developments on the marketplace also. My name is Emmanuel Abuaji Riafi. That's it for Business.